Hello everyone, welcome to Red Dragon Model Works. I am of course the Red Dragon. As you know, we have Alex modeling, Freddie Duarte, myself, the Red Dragon. We've had a group build going on, the Battlestar Galactica group build. And the guys are starting to finish up their projects. Some still have a few out there, and some of us, like myself, have been procrastinating. So I'd like to show you what I got done so far. I've got the Cylon part of it done. And in between my Tridarium shuttle, I've been working on the Viper. And I'd like to show you what I got done. So let me get everything together here. I'll be right back in a second. Alright, I got one of my Cylon ships done. I was going to do 3 of them. But the time I have and the group builds that I'm doing, plus I have a commission piece that I'm doing. But here's my Cylon Raider. Now this one is going to be, I showed you guys once before, it's going to be put on a diorama. I'm still going to put a little red dot in the eye there. So I got that. I've got some weathering done on it. I showed that before. I just added some clear to it. I'm going to add one more coat of it on there. I want a gloss on this. I want this to shine a little bit. So I'm going to add a little gloss to it. Redid the decals. There's no weathering, or I'm sorry, no yellowing or anything on there. So she didn't fog up on me. So those are alright. Now this was originally a Shelf Queen. This is one of the first models I built about 6 months ago. So I took it down and redid it. Did some more weathering up underneath. So she's done. I've also been toying with the idea of using another one that I did. Now I haven't put the decals on this one yet, but I have this one that I just finished. Well, just added a few more touches to. And as you can tell, the paint job's different. I did something a little different with this one. I kind of smoked it a little bit right around here. I wanted to give some shadows and some little effects there. So I did this one a little different. There's also something else different on this one if you watch. I got the eyelid up on that one. Also, the thrusters. Then I put here in the front, I put some little screen in there. I wanted you to be able to see into that, to give it a little glow in there. And I think I got that. So I'm toying with the idea of also using this one, but we'll see how that goes, because then I would have to light up the Mark II, and again, like I said, with the time we got, I don't think I'll be able to do that. So I just wanted to share this guy with you, show you this one, because I don't think I've ever shown this one on a video before. So I have this guy done, and I'm starting to pick up all the pieces I need to make the diorama. And I started working on this cockpit. Now I'm going to go ahead and shoot this, spray, put its primer in there. I was going to use photo etch in this, but nah, I think I'm just going to do it the way it is. We'll just leave it alone, Nothing's glued in there, it's just sitting in there. So I can still put the little piece of glass back there. The glass piece that goes in there. And then go ahead and glue it all down. So let me get that all together and I'll be right back. Alright, brothers. Didn't get much done. I got the cockpit done and the pilot. Been back and forth to the vet with my I have a 2-year-old Havanese and I got a 6-month-old Havanese. Well, the 2-year-old's been really sick, so I have to give her water through a syringe just to keep an eye on her, keep her hydrated. But anyway, here's the cockpit. I shot it in, I primed it. It's a Vallejo surface primer. Oh, by the way, I found a good way to get, at least for me, in these cold weathers, sometimes in the room, they get cold, you know. And I took a warm glass of water, you know, ran a hot water, tap water, not hot but hot enough, you know, and I sat it in there for a few minutes and let this warm up. And then I took it and just felt it warm in my hand, and I shot it through my airbrush. Beautiful. Trick to this stuff is you can't flood the part that you're using on it. You have to go slow, you know, light coats. For some reason, for me, the gray primer I have trouble with. This black is, man, it is what it is. But anyway, that's what I did. I warmed it up before I used it, and I had no problem with it. Let me turn the camera around, and I'm going to show you this cockpit and the pilot. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Here we go. Like I said, let me lower this down a little bit so you get a little bit more light on it. We got it's all painted up. I painted the seat black. I'm going to go in and weather the seat up just a little bit before I get this all done. But I also have, you can tell, I got all the decals in. Right now I've got some microsol in there. And I'm going to sit and let those decals, you know, paste down. I also bought some of this, you know, to see if this is a little, from what I was told, this is a little hotter than the microsol. So if those don't sit down real good like I want, you know, I'll put some of that on there. But so far they're good. So I got the glass in the back there, and you can see I got the decal up here and the one on the bottom. I originally was just going to paint, like here you see the yellow, you see the white. I was just going to paint it and then try to, you know, with a small little cycle brush, get those in there, you know, paint some details into it. But I thought, now let me try these decals. You can see the head of this toothpick, how incredibly small those decals are. They were a pain, guys. Right there, right there. There's two on this side here. There's two right on either side here, and then down here there's three. So it was, and then I put a little dot of white paint on that. So I don't know if you could see. I took that gun and I just dry brushed it on there just to give it a metally look. I didn't have any, you know, like a metallic gray, so I just did that. And then I dry brushed here some of that also. There's also a decal there, and that one ended up splitting on me, so I had to very carefully try to piece it back together in there. But there's the tub. There she is. And then alongside the sides, if you look, there's a decal on the top here, a very, very, very tiny. And then you got these other two down there. So I was going to split that, but under the light, this harsh light that I'm showing on it, you see that. But once I take it away from the light, you can't see it. You know, the little film around it. And the same here. So they're just sitting right now with some microsol. And then I took the pilot here, and here's my pilot. So I have a couple of more than a few reference pictures. And this uniform is a green. It's like different shades of green. As you can see, I got the different shades there. Up here, it's like the same. It's like a brown green, but it's also got a little metallic sheen to it. So I dry brushed some gun onto that, and it came out okay. And then the vest is like there's the vest, another shade of green, and then down by his waist, and then around the back, it's the same thing. There's like a brown on the top there, right by the shoulders, and then right there. Then I painted his belt. As you can see, I took some Model Masters aluminum, and I did his helmet in that. I don't know. I like the way it looked. Might not be, you know, I'm trying to get it to focus. I'm sorry, guys. But anyway, that's how I got that done. And then I put some highlights in there also. Come on. You know, when you want this thing to focus, it never does. Alright, guys, I'm doing this on a cell phone. So I'm going to put a wash on this. to darken up all the little recesses where I did a little highlight work and stuff, and then I'll probably use a either an ink wash on it, or I'll just use the the black oil paint. So that's where we're at right now. Let me turn this camera on. Be right back.
Well, that's it for now, brothers. As you can tell, it's a new day. Sun rising over my right shoulder here. Been up all night taking care of that puppy. Again, she's not a puppy. Well, to me she is. She's 2 years old. And kind of worried about it, but she seems to be doing a lot better. So I'll have another update. I'm going to put a wash on this today. And then I'll start putting the body together and sanding it and filling the seam. So I'll have an update on that a little later on today. But I'd like to make an announcement. The basement modeler and I, we started a model club out here in our community. We're in Will County, which is right outside of Chicago. And I know I had a couple of brothers that had commented on my channel once before that they were from this area. So if they'd like to join us, I mean, I would love to have all you guys here, but we're spread out all over the world. But if you're from this area in Illinois, Will County, it's right outside of Chicago, and you'd like to join us, you can either drop me a PM, leave them there, or contact the basement modeler, or you can contact us at Tashi Station Modelworks at gmail.com. Tashi Station Modelworks at gmail.com. Works is with an E, WERKS. And let us know. Let us know if you'd like to join us. It'd be fun to have. The more people, the merrier. Brothers, sisters, old, young, doesn't matter. Any kind of skill level. It's fine. It's just a community a bunch of folks getting together, building models, and and I think that's about it. I'd like to thank that brother, Atomic Dog. I love that brother. I see he got rid of his goatee there, man. Yeah, it's had to be about 10 pounds worth of hair off his chin there, bro. That brother's cool. Yeah. Thanks for the shout out, brother. Appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and add a wash on this, and I'll have an update a little later on, brothers. Until then, man, you guys have a good day, man. Red Dragon saying. Peace, brothers.